refresh this until... Oh, actually, it automatically did.
Okay, great.
Well,
we are actually live now.
Yes.
But we're not recording audio just yet, right?
We are.
We are. Hi, everybody. I'm a flip your computer. Where's the link for this? Server URL? That's not it, right?
No, it is not. I'm pretty sure you have to like go to my channel, and from my channel you can see the link to the video.
Okay, so I'll try to do that. That is not.
That is
the
not
channel.
it. That is not.
That is the Google page.
do you remember when Google used to have
PD,
this
you
awful
Channel. What?
the
Here we
awful
go.
version of Facebook?
This is not the channel. Up here, maybe? It's been a while since I've used the YouTube interface. Okay, my channel. Here we go. They moved everything. They're trying to make it all...
No, it has not. It has not changed.
That's not Mobra.
It has changed since I used it.
Oh, it hasn't. Oh, it hasn't shown up yet. Well,
What is it?
Home.
Ball sacks.
Go to home.
Balls. Home. Hey, I wasn't home. There was nothing at home. Wait, no, I saw it. It's back there. It's down here. I don't know why it's down here. MB2. All right, gotta. Control C this. Let me send this. Yeah, you need to watch this. I don't care what you're doing. Stream this now. Why is this not sending? There's
Your
no
phone is
internet.
not connected to your...
God! Ah, technology! Why do you fail me so? Am I connected now? Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
well, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Okay, jag bara samma vad idag så var det
There's a high
English,
chance.
sir.
English.
I don't know how to say that word.
What word?
Then you be like any other special needs, and you type it down.
And you what?
Type it down. Write it down.
Okay. Well, in any case,
Hi!
Hi! This is the Mystical Banana Podcast, episode 2. Back at it again after, what has it been, a year?
No, not a
No,
year.
not a year,
More like a
more.
semester.
It's a mess. It
6
feels
months.
like a year. Enough for us to have a baby by now.
Yes, most definitely.
Most definitely. I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to continue because I'm frustrated. This won't send.
because
It's
you're not
okay.
connected.
I'm connected through this. Let me connect through that then, I guess.
Technology has failed us again.
Again. It was
This is why we don't. This is why
It was
we
hell
encourage computer flipping.
Hellsgate.
This is why we encourage computer flipping.
Computer flipping. It is frustrating.
Okay, so what do we talk about?
Today's topic is, well, at least we're gonna start talking about USB-C.
Oh yeah, we have a very interesting topic.
Very-
USB-C. Should we get USB-C thumb drives?
USB. Here's because I want to get a USB-C thumb drive, but I feel like that is incredibly inside the box.
I feel like everyone should be getting USB-C thumb drives by now, but it's so uncommon, and I think it should be expensive.
It's probably expensive,
You
but
wanna know how you check if it's expensive or not? You go to Amazon and you search it.
Hashtag not sponsored.
But I mean, if we go to Amazon and just check it out, then why are we making a podcast? This is the purpose of it. It's for us to not do stuff and actually talk about it like
Complain like regular politics.
Complain like regular
Complain.
politicians. Yes.
When you go to the
My
radio
God.
station and you like complain without any information whatsoever, that's it.
And without doing anything afterwards related to a topic.
You should join us up here in front of the mic.
No, I'd rather be down here.
Oh, come on, be by my side.
Stop.
We have established that Mikey likes to.
To be on
Be
the
on the
floor.
floor.
I was gonna say go down or something like that, but yeah.
Go on the hard, cold floor. So yeah, we're gonna have a new guest.
USB-C. What?
We're gonna have a new guest.
A new guest. Yes, we are currently. I'm sorry, I got distracted by looking at the drawings. It's been so long since I've seen
We look
this.
fabulous in those drawings.
Got that banana though.
Yeah, I think we need to update these drawings.
I would like to request an update on that beanie.
Yeah, we need to update everything because none of us look like that now.
Well, I mean, I'm about equally horny as I am in this drawing.
Actually,
Okay,
I think
parodic.
you're even more now.
What?
You're even more.
I plead the fifth. Okay, so Gams is showing me the USB thumb drives, and they're actually surprisingly okay.
Yeah.
Flip over this computer. I want to see.
You're gonna flip.
But okay, considering where we live, how easy it would be to get such.
Incredibly difficult, madam. Okay, because
First of all,
we're gonna get them through carrier pigeons.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Fruit owls. Harry Potter.
like
So no, here's one of the first things that comes to mind is like if we get, because obviously USB-C is relatively new, here, and so one of my biggest fears in getting a USB-C drive is that if we get one, it's not gonna be actual USB-C. It's gonna be some sort of like USB 2.0 with a USB-C adapter, and so we're gonna get that latency. The whole point of getting a USB-C drive is to get like a high bandwidth, high throughput.
That is, you're totally right.
any idea
It's,
if
it's probably
USB-C
gonna be just a lot slower.
And that defeats the purpose, I think.
It
Getting
does. It
Any
does.
idea if there's already any USB-Cs, like USB memory?
What do you mean memory? Like USB-C memories? Well, what is this USB 3.1?
I think it's 2.0.
How? I have no idea.
It actually, I don't know if it's how it's alive because it was in my pants when my mother dry washed my pants.
I've washed so many headphones. You would not go, and then not only do I wash them, but I also put them in the dryer.
Exactly.
And when you like take out that thing where you're supposed to scrub off the dust, that's where I find my headphones.
That's where you find it.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I had headphones.
Oh.
And that's because they last. Imagine if I have like a $20 bill, I probably won't see that. I put on my jeans like 2 weeks later, and I feel all this lint, and it's surprisingly green.
Wouldn't that be washing money and it's illegal?
Money laundering. This is a scheme. we have now established that Maki is a criminal.
I think it's time to go.
Whoa! No! This is just getting started. We need a confession now.
A confession. Oh boy.
Oh boy! This is okay.
Send me the link
What link?
from this.
For this? Okay, I'm gonna send that to you. It must be pigeons. Okay, someone's actually watching our podcast for the first time in forever. We have one person listening to this live. It is amazing.
Hi.
Hi. We are sending our salutations to our one person watching this, who's actually our special guest, who will be coming here soon.
My name is Jay.
Why? What did that come from?
That's actually from a movie, 21 Jump Street.
No,
the second one.
I know what it's from. Why did you say it? What is the purpose of this?
It has no purpose. It's just my name is Jay.
You guys are so cringe.
That is. Please say it, Maki. Please say my name's Jeff.
I will never say
Please,
it.
for us,
Please.
for the thousands watching live right now.
My name is Dib. I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much.
We're a very good influence.
Wait.
2 people are watching.
2? Oh my goodness! This is actually, I'm one of those.
Cringe. Never mind.
No, but there's 2 because it says 3 people watching, and so we've got the special guest who is surveying us to see if this is actually worthy of their time. And I have no idea who's the other person.
That person is probably questioning her life.
Of course, this is incredibly questionable material that we're doing right now.
Definitely.
But it's educational.
Is it?
We're talking about important topics like USB-C and money laundering, so like...
But visibly, a USB-C and a Thunderbolt, they look similar, right?
It's the same port, if I'm not mistaken. What changes is the technology behind it.
Okay.
I agree, I think. Like,
Because
okay,
I
anybody
feel like
watching our video, please do not take us as factual.
Oh damn! 4 watching now. I'm so excited.
So nobody ever takes us as factual because we're just talking shit right now. So we could be totally wrong.
Drop to 3.
No.
This is what you like this. You did this.
I will take
You
responsibility.
jinxed
I will take responsibility. Yes, 2 watching actually.
You jinxed
I
it
see-
again.
I jinxed it again. I apologize.
You disappoint.
But
So yeah.
yeah, from I haven't had a lot of experience with Thunderbolts, but
If I'm not mistaken, this computer actually has a Thunderbolt. It's not an USB-C.
let me see. It doesn't have the markings, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, is this supposed to have?
Yeah, they have markings.
I remember that my brother told me that through a Thunderbolt you can actually use an external graphic cards.
You can do that with a USB-C though.
I think you can. I don't
Yeah,
know.
with a regular USB-C, you can
It's-
add an external GPU.
Because the thing is about the difference from USB-C to Thunderbolt, and I think there's a third one, Lightning port, which is Apple. Thunderbolt is
Of
like
course.
Intel, and then Lightning is Apple.
Of course,
The
because
real-
Apple couldn't be original.
I think Thunderbolt is a type of USB-C.
Yeah.
And not like USB-C is not a type of Thunderbolt 3, but Thunderbolt 3 is a type of USB-C.
Exactly. And one of the big differences, I think, is the high throughput. Like, I think USB-C starts at about 5 gigabits per second, while, like, Thunderbolts and Lightning can go up to, like, 40. And so
Yeah.
you can charge through things because it's got about 100 watts of power deliverable. So you can charge your computer and other things with it. And you can also output video and audio data through it. So you can hook it up to, like, monitors and
Okay.
speakers.
So I have Google, right? And we
Mhm.
did this, I Googled, right?
Not sponsored.
Thunderbolt 3, the USB-C that does it all. More speed, more pixels, more power, and more protocols. And there's a table showing the fastest connection to your computer. USB 2.0 is 480 megapixels.
Megabits. What?
Megabits or megapixels?
Megabits. Yeah.
Then USB 3 is 5 giga, 3.1 10 giga. Thunderbolt is also 10 gigabytes, so I imagine it's like the different port.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderbolt 2 is 20, and Thunderbolt 3 is 40.
There you go.
So yeah, so Thunderbolt 3, other than that, it can hold up to 2 4K monitors. It
You
can-
love that.
Well,
can
it
hold-
depends on the frame rate.
Yeah, it can hold up to 100 watts, and it's used as a display port, PCI Express, and something else.
What
What's
would
that
you
something
do?
else?
It's using logos, not actual words. So it's like super speed USB. Super speed USB. Doesn't say exactly what it is. It's a logo.
It's just a connection, I think.
What would
Yeah,
you
it's
do
logo.
with 2 4K monitors?
I would not plug them in via USB-C or Thunderbolt or any of that.
But normally, if you have them normally.
If I had no, because here's the thing: DisplayPort. Get yourself DisplayPort if you want video quality, because DisplayPort supports 8K monitors at like 60 frames. Yes, they exist. Yes, they're incredibly expensive. I have not seen one, but I can already kind of cream a little bit at just thinking about it.
Is there not a technology store here, like a Samsung store, or where we can check that out?
Here? I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's Best Buy, but they're not gonna have 8K monitors.
Exactly. Best Buy
Especially not here.
is like not
No.
sponsored. Not. I think Best Buy just brings generic stuff.
We could
If
go
you
to
wanna
Radio
find
Shack.
if you want to find something like very specific, like what you just said, an 8K monitor with a display port that can support that, we have to go and search for specific brands, like an Asus store. Asus store is like Asus is
The thing is that I think 8K monitor is bleeding edge right
Are you
now.
watching?
no. I'm monitoring.
We have 4 watching.
We have
5.
Oh, oppa! Wait, is that you?
No.
Don't lie to me, Gams.
Game
Don't lie to
Gams?
me.
I'm not.
Just throwing
Okay.
our viewers on the bus, like, hey guys, thank you for watching.
Thank you. We're gonna start having raffles. We're gonna send our comment down below your address and social security number, and you can win a mystical banana prize.
That would be perfect. That would be perfect.
But yeah, where were we? 8K monitors are bleeding edge technology right now, and I'm impressed because I recently got a 4K monitor, and it is beautiful, very beautiful. But
is there a limit to the amount of pixels that you can actually see and identify?
yeah,
How many pixels?
it's more pixel density, and I don't know an exact number, but the short answer is whatever Apple is putting on the Retina displays, that's the pixel density. It's yeah.
Competition.
I'll be honest. I'm not hashtag not sponsored. I don't really like Apple, but it's incredibly.
And then it
hard
would be
to deny.
hashtag not how do you say not bashing.
Not hashtag not bashing, but I cannot deny that Apple is incredible for optics and displays, and the Retina displays is beautiful.
That is very true.
That would be amazing.
But
While
what-
having a 1 gigabyte speed through fiber optic. My brother had that in New Jersey.
That's just. I'm sad now. I want that.
Like you had 1 gigabyte, literally. The speed was 1 gigabyte, and the upload and download.
That to me is mind-boggling. At the very least, the upload speed. Because on download speeds, okay, we can get there. But upload speeds is always such a hassle that to have 1 gigabit of upload is just.
Remember that
ridiculous.
you were taking in consideration that there is fiber optic there.
I want. But
The beauty of fiber optic is that whatever you have an input, you will get the exact thing as an output. You don't lose. There's no resistance.
Fiber optics, right?
Because it travels at the speed of light.
Yeah.
In the glass.
Interesting. It's just that usually you always get more download than you do upload.
Yeah.
Where I live, specifically in my house, I would get, as an exaggeration, I would get 10 mega download, but I have decimals when it comes to upload, like 0.4
No, yeah.
upload.
I mean, you can trick yourself and put it into kilobytes. It's gonna show more numbers.
Probably, yeah.
Hell, just write out the bytes. You'll be too tired to count those zeros. It's like, wow, I got so many bytes uploading. Why is this taking so long? I've got like 8,000 bytes going up per second. Why is this taking so long?
It's true, and it makes me sad, and I cry. Like, if I ever want to download just a simple Word document, it would take like 10 seconds or some shit like that.
Really?
Like when I try to upload stuff to the drive, to the Google Drive, it usually takes just one document, a couple of seconds. Whereas when you go and let's say a university and you upload it through the university's internet, it just shows up instantaneously.
Right.
Yeah. For me though, specifically, it just takes forever, and it's just documents. If you try to put pictures and you try to put videos, oh my god, a 2-minute video can take 3 minutes to upload.
That to me is impressive. But wait, what are you what's the res that you're uploading?
Like minimum, disgusting. But
480?
Like something like that.
Ew, no.
Exactly. It's
I mean, because I upload 1080s. I've uploaded 4K once, but I usually leave that overnight because I'm like, there's no way this is taking less than an hour.
You think now you have a computer that won't burn.
Well, yeah, the computer won't burn, but it's still gonna take an hour. Actually, that's something I have not had the chance to do. A friend of mine had a friend who had a gaming computer who had set it up for video editing. That is a very elaborate setup for this story.
Yes.
And they were shooting in 1080 and whatnot, and he tells me, this is mind blowing. He said he was editing. There was so many cuts and so many effects and whatnot, and they were like, we have to preview this because we've just been cutting and we don't know what it looks like. The dude hit the render button, and in 10 seconds the whole thing played back on the editing. Not like rendered, edited completely. No, just on the software. Started playing back smooth as hell. And that is mind-boggling to me, to be able to play that back so smoothly. I managed to work with one of the iMac Pros that are made with all the software for video editing on the Department of English on a 4K monitor, and I was blown away that I was able to hit space and the thing would just play back so smooth.
You didn't have to edit blindly.
I literally on my old laptop, I once edited a 4K video and it's 4K, so I couldn't play it back. So I had no idea what I was doing. I edited blind.
You went by faith.
I went by faith completely.
How did it go?
Surprisingly well.
What do you think? We have a really good guy here in editing.
Yes. Please hire me for your video editing needs.
6 people.
Selling
Six
yourself,
people,
selling
actually.
yourself to the internet like that, that's
So
good.
many people.
Well,
are
I mean,
pushing
yeah,
the
we'll start a
life right
Kickstarter. Like, if you guys can send me I will put it on my Kickstarter campaign. I will edit your videos. Please allow a week to edit the videos and another week for upload and downloads, because like you're gonna have to send these through the internet and that's gonna take a week for me to download them all.
Yeah, I feel like it happens the same to me too. Like, I have a bunch of videos in this channel that usually, oh my god, I manage to edit them. I do very generic editing. Like, please guys, don't think that my editing is good. It's like shit compared to Parodic.
now. You have the pro,
And
the
the
beginner,
newness.
and the none.
And then none. Don't worry, you'll get some skews.
You'll probably see his great editing skills in his own channel. He has his own channel.
Who, me or him?
You.
I
Parodic.
I do have a channel. You should be sponsoring this.
Yeah, you guys can see Parodic's channel and you can see his editing skills. They're actually quite good. You might not be super impressed, but take advantage that these are old videos and he has done more editing.
I should put the
Do
new
you
ones
upload
up
the new
there.
ones?
The thing is that because the ones that I've been doing are for classes and they're with people, I have to get a bunch of like legal documents for them to sign them. And I think I have them. I just haven't had the time to like sit down and like get all the permissions in order and then upload them. But I'm sure I could.
So yeah, all that information's right here. I'm gonna put a link of his YouTube channel in the description later.
Are you not doing this already with all the videos? What kind of promotion is this?
I'm sorry.
I'm not getting paid for this. At least I thought I'd get a link somewhere.
You will.
I will get paid or get the link.
You will not get paid.
God damn it!
You will get the link.
Can we monetize these things?
Yes, we can. Well,
Yes.
actually,
It would be worthless though.
this is an interesting topic.
my life.
They changed the YouTube
Monetization.
Yeah. So, oh God, it happened like February, and I don't remember exactly what was the thing that made it so. Like, I don't remember the new rules, but you used to have, if you had like a minimum of 10,000 views and 1,000 subscribers, you would get into this partnership and then you would get paid regardless of how many views you now have and
Wait,
stuff.
really?
Yeah, that's how it used to work.
No, to me that's how it used to work. I don't know, cause I did, and I know my old account was enabled for monetization a few years ago. But that's before they changed, because I know that there was a lot of controversy with the change of monetization.
Mine was enabled for monetization, and then they removed the monetization because after that, the new rules, if I remember correctly, is you have to have a set amount of views, a set amount of subscribers, and a set amount of views per video, like a ratio. Like,
Right.
you need to. If you make, let's say 60 minutes of content every week, then you should have at least like 200 views per video. Like statistically speaking, like it has to be more beneficial. So if let's say if you were a YouTuber that posts once a week, then it would not be beneficial for you and you would probably lose your monetization compared to someone that posts twice every day. Because then they would get more views, the ratio would differentiate drastically.
Right.
Who posts 2 videos per day?
You'd be
PewDiePie.
surprised. Really?
What?
Does PewDiePie not do that?
I've been out of the YouTube game for like 2 years.
I know like Cub Scouts does daily videos. I know that Jacksepticeye does daily videos. Asman does daily videos.
But these are people with like small production companies behind them, right?
No, those are like gaming channels. They do that themselves. PewDiePie, right now with his 65 million subscriber count, posted a video 11 minutes ago called The Simulations of the Matrix. And after that, one 23 hours ago. And after that, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago.
But like,
so it's like basically daily.
Are these just like he's recording himself playing and talking, or is he taking the time to edit them?
Yeah, no, he took the time to edit them. He edits them himself. Like, if you guys see any of recent PewDiePie's recent, I don't watch PewDiePie. I mind you.
Hashtag non-sponsored.
But I do know that he takes his time to not edit his videos, and he does more vlog styles instead of gameplay. So you know you have to edit that.
Exactly.
So like to conserve space and get your information forward, and if you fuck up your script and you have to do it again, you obviously need to be constantly editing that.
So he doesn't go YOLO.
So yeah, the point is he does videos every day. So it's beneficial to him compared to, let's say, Jaden Animations, the odd ones out, something JTake. Those are animation YouTube channels.
Mm-hmm.
They obviously do take a lot more, so they can't post daily. Domix a very famous YouTuber. He doesn't post daily.
I know none of these famous YouTubers.
Those are all those are all animation.
But I understand the concept, yeah, because like animation takes an incredible painstaking amount of time to animate. Well, not as much as it used to, because obviously they've made software that's lowest quality, but you can do it a lot faster. But still, it takes at least a few days to get it out.
Yeah, like right now, I'm in Domic's YouTube channel. He has his last video was called Back to School, and it was 3 days ago. And before that, it was Introverts, and it was a month ago.
Damn.
So yeah, if there's like a month difference between videos compared to PewDiePie that does videos every day, he's obviously gonna get more beneficial if he posts more. So it's a ratio thing. It's algorithm.
Yeah.
It's not like if you have 10,000 views and 1,000 subscribers, you're monetized. You're part of the YouTube partnership program. It doesn't work that way anymore. I had it monetized and I had like 4 cents in my AdSense, but obviously now I can't claim that because you need a minimum of $100 in your AdSense to claim.
What?
Yeah. You need a minimum of like $100 to claim the money, or at least that's what it was the last time. Water. So like yeah, taking that into consideration. I'm probably not gonna get monetized anytime soon, and even if I did, most of my videos are basically copyrighted.
Right.
Because most of my channels have music on my speed paints, which can be obviously copyrighted, and there's video games. And little did you know, video games can also get copyrighted.
Yeah, like any kind of media that you've not created yourself can be copyrighted.
Yeah, like you think it's it is standard to think that you can play the video game, you post it, and it's like free advertisement for the company. That's usually how it works. But if a company's like, they're not obligated to tell you whether you can or cannot play. The video games is still under copyright law. They're just not gonna go against the players and get that bad rep of copywriting your players for posting gameplay of your video games. There's this streamer, I don't remember his name, and I think what was the game called? There was a game company that decided to remove his Twitch videos under copyright law because he did something very controversial, and the owner of the company was like, okay, I don't want this. Like, that's the theory.
Yeah.
That's the theory that because of this controversial topic that this Twitch streamer did, the owner of the company decided, like, I am going to monetize this video game to this specific person, and they turned down his Twitch videos via copyright.
I mean, I get it, because on the one hand, it's giving you're getting relatively free publicity because the video game company isn't paying for you to play their game and talk. However, you are getting paid to play them and talk. So from their perspective, it's free. But you also do have to consider the fact that these are free radicals who are playing your game and saying things about them to like thousands of people online. So if they're saying something that is not beneficial to your brand, it's something you're probably going to want to stand in the way of.
Exactly. So yeah.
I mean, I'll see. We actually have some very decent. What is this? What's this kind of service? I forgot the words.
Host.
A very gracious host that has brought us refreshing beverages so that we may continue to chew your ear off for another 25 to 30 minutes.
So yeah, I actually had a video monetized. I mean, copyrighted.
Really?
Yeah, it was a video game video, and it was for Borderlands. When I played Borderlands 2 specifically with my friend, the first video showed the trailer of the game, and it actually has a song in it, and they copyrighted the entire video because of the song, and it was the song that was integrated inside the game. So I was like, what the fuck? I tried to I tried to claim it, but like the song belongs to the game and the game belongs to the company. Obviously that can be copyrighted, so I couldn't get anywhere farther than that. I wanted to claim to get the money back. That was when I still was monetized. I wanted to get the money back, even though I didn't get anything. It's like decimals and decimals of cents.
Right. Yeah. Because like monetization, at least if you're not one of like the big guys in YouTube, like is Niga Higa still relevant?
I think Niga Higa is still.
Like if you're not one of those big guys doing YouTube Red or YouTube TV or like very heavily partnered with YouTube, monetization isn't that extravagant. You get like, because the idea I think is that they put commercials in front of your videos, obviously, because since you're getting so much video traffic online, so many views, then if you put a video there, a lot of people are going to see it. And then depending on how many people view it and click it, you get a certain amount of cents per click. The idea is that if you're getting enough views, and those cents eventually add up to something worth your time in making the content. But that's still, I will agree to this.
So, Niga Higa is posting videos.
Are you serious? Still?
Yeah,
Who?
1 day ago, goodbye Sean. 4 weeks ago, off the pill, babies
4
and
weeks?
babies.
Which one is that?
So
One-
per month.
Yeah, basically.
And well, I'm assuming he's still doing something.
Yeah, cardboard guitar, my honest graduation speech. Like, he puts on shorts, basically. And maybe a vlog.
Oh,
a
is
couple
that
of
one
vlogs.
the one that says tee?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember those.
I actually never watched Niga Higa videos.
Really?
Yeah.
Some of them are really bum.
Like, he got super famous super early, like Smosh and...
Mm-hmm.
So, but I never watched his videos.
It was like the second wave of YouTube. Like the first wave being like the initial memes, like the dancing cat, the evolution of dance, Chocolate Rain. And then the do you remember Chocolate Rain?
I remember Chocolate Rain.
I do not.
You do not know Chocolate Rain.
Of the 6 people that are probably watching us, 5 of them would basically, not be of age know what Chocolate Rain is.
Wow, I'm starting to feel old.
I'm old.
Hey, I actually have a comment saying, on January 16, 2018, we announced a new
Eligibility?
Requirements for the YouTube Partner Program. Once the channel reaches 4,000 watch hours in the previous 12 months and 1,000 subscribers, it will be reviewed to join the program. So those would be the new rules.
Wow, wait, who commented that?
Netgirl4349, thank you for your comment.
Are you a YouTube representative? That's really good service. I'll admit.
I know who that is.
Really?
So yeah, thank you for your comment. Thank you for clarifying that for us. So yeah, that would be the new rules. It's not algorithm wise, but it does check like your most recent activity. It used to be like total 10,000 views and total 1,000 subscribers. Now it would be the previous 12 months. So it depends now, like on how much you make now. So if the channel was per se dead, it could still win money.
Right.
But now they can't.
Actually, there's also another thing, and I'm gonna change the topic just ever so slightly. So a few months ago, I was at a house party, and everyone was having some drinks, and I pick up the guitar after a few beers, and so I start playing the guitar, and this friend of mine starts dancing, obviously because he's had a few beers. And so they start recording this. So they're recording me and the guy dancing, and then on the background, a guy smashes into a glass door that he didn't see. The video immediately went viral with over 1 million views in like 3 days since it got posted.
Wow.
He was approached, not him, the cousin that was recording the video, was approached by a media dissemination company, and they looked into it. They're legit. They're the guys behind FailVids or something like that. One of those big like fail video companies. And they were asking us, hey, we want to share your video with a number of websites, and you will get exposure. You could get paid for this if it was like really really big, because it already had 1 million views in like a week. And they actually sent us like waivers for us to sign so they could show it with our faces unblurred. And it was essentially, we had to sell our rights. We had to give them the rights to use our faces and do anything they want with us. I went through and I read it, and it said, essentially, the gist of it was, with signing this, you agree that we can do pretty much whatever the hell we want with your face in this video, including modifying it for any purpose. So if they wanted to like change the video to like make fun of, like I'm in the shot for like maybe half a second. But if they wanted to crop that out, put a bunch of stuff in, caption it with like "this guy loves Hitler" or something like that, they could totally do it, and I have no right to do anything against it. I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't go ahead and sign that paper. And they could still post it. They just have to blur my face out. And I'm sure if it's online, they'll do that. But the thing about it, and I don't understand why, because we've already kind of posted it online ourselves.
Exactly, like your face is already public.
Yeah, but
Yes,
like,
yeah.
but it's on my public. It's, it's like me and my friends published it, not some third-party company who was going to license it. I'm not sure if there's any difference there.
There is.
Yeah,
So it's
sure
in your
there is.
page, you have the rights to it, technically speaking.
Right. And they were asking us to like give them the rights to the video and to do whatever they want with it forever and ever. And that's a little scary, because I don't know if you guys have seen like online, like the Soup or Tosh.0. Those guys are pretty like harmful with those videos, and as someone who's trying to be professional, you get that out there, and you have people start, worldwide, you become a meme. That's not exactly helpful to your personal brand professionally.
I mean, that depends, because even Mark Zuckerberg became a meme, and he didn't mind.
But he became a meme after he became a multi-millionaire with his company, not before.
Wait, who
Point
you guys
taken.
talking about?
Hmm?
Which person were you guys talking about?
Mark.
Mark? Oh, Markiplier? Mark?
Mark Zuckerberg.
He-
Zuckerberg. Oh, yeah.
When he became a meme after a trial.
Senator. We run ads. I actually made buns with that. I hope I'm not being illegal using his... Well, we didn't actually use his face. We did not. We did use the comment.
His quote.
It's sad that such a famous person trying to do something very serious got turned into a joke so quickly.
So very quickly. I'm going to close this to see if... We're going to lose a viewer probably, but I want to see if I can get the fan of it to turn on, because it's been pretty close to the mic, and I don't know how long we've been hearing that whirring.
I didn't even notice that the fan was on until you closed the lid, and then I heard nothing.
Oh, wow. We apologize.
It was like ambiance noise.
We created maybe some perfect background sounds.
Yeah, now we're in this awkward silence.
Cars running around, beep beep. I probably said that way too not loud, and the microphone might have not picked that up.
Beep, beep.
Maybe.
Beep beep, motherfucker.
We're being awkward again.
Okay.
We're being awkward again.
Awkward?
Yeah.
But I mean, isn't that one of the points of this, is to be a little awkward? Because who wants to sit here and listen to C-SPAN? If you wanted to do that, you turn on a TV like an old person. It's 2018, and watching the TV is not for old people.
I watch TV.
You watch TV?
Yes.
Like, you sit down and turn on the TV and go to a channel.
Not
Yes.
Hulu, not Netflix.
Not that
Yeah.
not that someone else is in the room watching and you sit with them. I don't count that as watching TV. I mean that you're like...
What do you count that as?
I count that as, like, kind of like sitting down,
Company.
accompanying them, and there just happens to be something, quote unquote, streaming in front of you. Because that's the reality of it. It's 2018 and we all stream our content. We don't want commercials. That's why we were getting them forced into our media. And that's why streaming became so popular.
Hulu does commercials.
Yeah, but they force it in there.
Amazon does commercials. And Netflix is about to do commercials too, like in between.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a news. Let's talk about that. It was a news that people were being tested in their Netflix accounts.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say that you were watching a movie, or mid-movie, the movie would get interrupted to show advertisement, to show commercials.
That is disgusting. I mean, I understand the wait. Well, why do we need ads if we're paying for the service? Isn't that the whole point of paying for the service?
Yes, I agree. Like, if I wanted to see ads, I would watch something that's like free. I would go to insert legal webpage here.
Insert legal webpage here. Yes. Hashtag don't sue us. But yeah, like, cause I feel like if you are paying for the service, cause at least at the beginning of the digital age, when apps started coming out, that was the whole point of getting the free apps, is that they were distorted with commercials and advertisements, because obviously you need to be able to pay for these services to happen. So the only way they could do that is by putting in commercials and advertisement, getting paid that way. Obviously, if you wanted to get rid of them, then you pay the fees, and they would waive the advertisements because they're getting the money that they need, and so they don't need to rely on this. But like a big company like Amazon or Netflix, if they're like if you're already paying a monthly subscription for this content, and by the way, there are multiple different types of subscriptions. It's not a one fit all. Netflix, I know that if you want to stream 4K, you have to pay more.
Yes.
To get that kind
It
of
makes
content.
sense. It makes sense.
And
I
sure.
mean, they're not compressing the video so much. For
I mean,
it
they
to
are. They are.
But for 4K, they're compressing it less than with 1080.
Well, I mean, yeah, because there's less. There's less.
So the data they have to stream is more.
No, of course, the data they have to
Exponentially
stream is
more.
more. It is incredibly more. But you know, my point is that it's still being compressed, and but that's not what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna interrupt your thing
Yeah.
for like a second. I'm gonna read an article from the New York Times called "Netflix Tests Promotional Videos But Users See Commercials" by Sandra E. Garcia.
Thank you, Miss Garcia.
It's easy for a Netflix subscriber to watch one episode after another of a favorite show. A viewer makes a selection, blah, blah, blah. But now subscribers face different interruptions. Promotional videos, which can last from 10 to 20 seconds, almost like a commercial. They appear between episodes, reminding viewers not to miss a different show on Netflix. And Netflix users were not happy. Netflix users complained they would either skip nor mute the videos, so they're unskippable.
The commercials?
The commercials, yeah, they're unskippable. It says that it says promotional videos which can last from 10 to 20 seconds, videos. So you would be wasting probably a minute or two just on watching commercials.
So it'll be like Hulu.
Hulu, yeah, but doesn't Hulu have a subscription that is like ad free?
I think so.
Hulu is free, full of ads. Then there's Hulu
No, it's
Student.
never free.
It was free at one point.
It's free for us because we have the...
No, that's not free. We're paying service, and we still get ads. We just get less ads. At least past
Funny
tense.
thing, we get less ads. The amount of ads that you get depends on the location that you are. When I was in the US, I got a lot of ads.
I got a lot of ads too, but I'm just saying that
Felt like I was watching the TV.
Hulu used to be, if I'm not mistaken, Hulu used to be a free service that was just full of ads, and if you did not want to see the ads, then you would pay the fee.
Yeah.
Student, like Hulu Student, you do have to see ads,
Mm-hmm.
but just like slightly less.
Right.
Going back to this,
And now
but Netflix said on Sunday the company was not adding commercials, but merely testing promotional videos, which can, in fact, be skipped. Smita Saran, a company spokeswoman, said, "We have been looking for ways to insert rich video into our experiences for several years. These video promos are actually personalized recommendations for titles we think a member may enjoy watching. In this particular case, we are testing whether surfacing recommendations between episodes help members discover stories that they will deploy faster. So the ads are not like a Viagra commercial.
Damn.
It's more like, oh, did you see this? Well, let me show you a commercial about this other show that we have that we think you might like based on our algorithm.
I mean, I guess that was to be expected, and that's kind of interesting in and of itself, but from a consumer standpoint, it's kind of... I mean, you don't go to a movie theater and have a commercial interrupt you in the middle of the movie. I'm not saying, like, obviously I'm kind of against putting commercials in these things, but if you're gonna do it, don't put it in the middle of the movie.
Put it at the end.
Or not at the beginning. You have to put it at the beginning.
Yeah, movies used to have their commercials at the end, but then people started leaving the movie theater as soon as the movie was over, so that's why they put it before the movie.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I want a brief tangent rant here. It's 2018. How many Marvel movies have come out and people still leave before the post-credit scene?
Oh my god, true.
I don't get it. Why? Like, you know there's something else.
Sometimes you have to even wait for the post because you never know. Deadpool, I think, had 2.
Yeah. And, like, people are still like, oh, no, yeah, we're done. There's nothing more. The credits are rolling. I'm like, where have you been for the last 5 years? Have you not seen a movie or read a blog in the last 13, 18, 20 months? Sir, miss, madam, Sir, please sit back down. There is more to be seen.
Did you saw the one from Ant-Man?
I did not see Ant-Man.
You haven't seen Ant-Man?
I have not seen Ant-Man. I have not seen Black Panther either.
I have not seen Black Panther either.
I saw Black Panther on a flight.
Really?
Yes.
I actually have Black Panther. I just haven't had the time to watch it.
I have it too. It's over there.
We should watch it one day because, like, people said that Black Panther was freaking amazing, and I'm sure it was, but I just was not impressed. But I think that the reason I feel this way is because I was watching it in a flight while Aunt Flo was visiting, and I was sick. And it was a 5-hour flight. I was already tired.
That sounds like a very horrible flight.
Yeah, like it was. I was tired. I was sick. I wasn't feeling well at all. I was nauseous. My head hurt. Like I was watching this. I did not have the best earbuds. I have the Apple AirPods. They don't do noise cancellation very well.
Hashtag no bashing.
But you were in the airplane, right?
Yeah, I was in the airplane.
You also have to take in consideration compression.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just not a very good experience to watch Black Panther. That's maybe why I was not so impressed. I feel like I need to watch it again, but like in a 4K monitor with the lights out.
I can help you with that. I can make that happen like that.
Yeah, we should totally do that.
We should.
Like, and fully experience.
And I can download them, like, I don't know if I can download it on
I don't
4K.
think you should be saying this on a podcast.
No, I don't know if I can Can you download 4K?
Yeah.
And it doesn't get affected?
Yeah.
You can still see it normally.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing it with some test footage that I legally acquired online. It is scary. 4K content is scary big. All right, let me break it down to you. Anna, God damn it.
Continue.
Mikey. I'm sorry. Continue. Why do I do this? Okay.
Why do you do this to yourself?
We need to practice. Can we bleep this? Can we set this in the
It's
future?
already online.
It's already online.
Streamed.
Streaming. Okay.
I don't think you can make something while
we can
it's
take
happening.
it down in the future.
In the future, this is
and
where
now
we
we
need to
can
process
bleep
them.
it and put it back.
Yeah. This is how we're gonna do this in the future. Anyway, you've edited videos, so you know what the file sizes are, what the bit rates are usually for a video.
Do I?
Then for a 1080 video, it's not uncommon for it to be like or you've seen movie files, and you know like a 1080p movie is somewhere around the 1 to 3 gig 1 to 4 gig file size.
Yeah.
It's got like a 20
Depending on if
megabytes
it's
per
Blu-ray or
second
not,
bit
right?
rate.
It depends.
No,
on
it's usually about that size because the Blu-rays are the ones that hold it. Blu-rays, the big thing about Blu-ray is the fact that because it's got different layers, it's able to hold more data.
Beautiful.
So it's about 1 to 5 gigs per movie. One 4K movie starts somewhere in the 30 gigabyte size, and they go up to about maybe like 70 gigabytes in file size.
70 or 17?
70 gigabytes. One movie. They're very
Jesus
large.
Christ.
Yeah, the entire first season of Game of Thrones was remade in 4K. It was shot in 1080, upscaled to 4K.
How many teras?
The whole thing is 110 gigabytes. It's like 7 one-hour
That doesn't add
episodes. What do you mean it doesn't add up? Because each one's a little shorter, and they weren't natively shot in 4K, so they're being upscaled, so it's not as big. So it's 111 gigabytes. And let me put that into perspective. The new Final Fantasy game, the one that's supposed to be, is also 111 gigabytes in size. So, like 7 hours worth of 4K footage is the same as an incredibly large video game.
How much would that be in CDs like we used to do it on PlayStation 1?
Wow.
We can do that. We can actually do that math. Each CD is about, well, actually CD or DVD, because it's not the same.
It was
Yeah, there were
CDs.
DVDs. No,
There were DVDs
there
or
were
CDs?
DVDs. Yeah, there were DVDs.
They were okay.
I'm not a PlayStation person, so I don't know.
Well, the discs for video games are the same discs as for media. Because really the only difference between one disc and the other is how much it holds. That's really the only difference.
Yeah,
They also
basically.
say
DVD.
data.
How much does a DVD hold?
A DVD, I think, holds about a gigabyte, give or take.
So
A
100.
CD is somewhere between 500 and 700.
No,
megabytes.
I think it's more because
No, from
No.
that time. From that time.
Yeah, a DVD, I think at max held just under a gigabyte.
So it will be like 100 and something CDs for one game.
Something like that.
Damn.
or 7 episodes of Game of Thrones.
Or 7 episodes of Game of Thrones. And that's the advantage of Blu-ray, because Blu-ray, because it has multiple layers, starts at about like 20 gigs. And I know that they've made some really elaborate ones that can hold up to like 200.
Who buys CDs here? I buy CDs.
Why do you buy CDs?
My parents love to see movies and like have physical copies of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because my parents are like movie buffs, even though Netflix exists.
I mean, Netflix doesn't have everything.
I mean, I'm gonna make a I'm gonna make an argument towards like pro physical media is that you don't have to worry about streaming compression
Exactly.
if you have the right file in there. Because if you have the wrong file, it doesn't matter if you got a 4K monitor and GTX 1080 that's been daisy chained or RAID, or don't quote me on this because I know a lot about gaming computers. But it doesn't matter how expensive you got a rig. If you pop in a DVD, it's gonna look like crap. So like, and if you pop in a Blu-ray with a DVD file, it's also gonna look like crap. So you have to know that you have like the best file with like the least compression and least processing to get the most of it.
How
Do
much
you
was
know-
The Witcher?
What? The Witcher's about like
In
50.
4K?
What?
In 4K.
No, that's different. That's because I recently downloaded a version of Prince of Persia from the PS2, and you can run that at 4K.
Okay.
So it's not that a bigger resolution is going to cause a bigger file size in the game. It's just that the computer's gonna have to process a lot more of the information because the polygons are there. It just has to do more math as to how close to render each pixel because now you got more pixels to render.
Okay.
So it's the same file size. That's more processing.
CD.
specs.
I wanted to say that CDs now, if you search well, CDs now they usually give you the CD, the regular DVD, the Blu-ray DVD, and then a digital copy, and then you can just choose the size in the digital copy, if I'm not mistaken.
What, like buying a movie?
Well, yeah, when you buy the movie, there's usually, or at least recently, I don't search for movies, but the movies that I do get to see, let's say, Despicable 3, I think.
Yeah.
My
I've not
parents
seen it.
bought a Despicable 3 movie for I think it was $25, and it had a DVD, the Blu-ray, and a digital copy. and like all you have to do is just input the key on a web page, and you can just choose the size. If I'm not mistaken, I could be totally wrong.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So let's say if you wanted to like have the Blu-ray one, but you notice that it just doesn't work with your TV because your TV is way too big, you can just download the digital copy and like in a better file.
Right.
And like continue with that.
Yeah, cause like obviously not everyone has the 1 gigabyte of fiber optic goodness.
Yeah, and considering where we live, there's shitty internet or no electricity, period.
Or both.
Or both.
So
With
it's like
no
it's really
signal,
hard.
because
Yeah, like during how do you call that? When you lights out.
blackout.
When blackouts happen, my family, my dad specifically, he loves to be prepared for any kind of situation. He could be a hostage and he'll be fine because he'll know what to do. My dad is actually has the house full of solar panels.
Really?
So whenever there's like a long blackout and let's say we can't use the generator or whatever, we can still put a TV and a DVD player. And we have a wide array of movies that we can still choose, old and new. We can have something super old, like let's say
The Maltese Falcon.
I do not know what that is.
That is a 1940s movie in black and white.
Not
starring
that
Humphrey
old.
Bogart.
Not that old. Although I do have a
A VHS player.
I do have a VHS.
You
Oh my
You
god.
earned my respect.
I would love to use one of those again.
I have.
Ew.
You know what I have in my
would.
VHS? I have. Oh my god! I have.
And a Walkman. I want a Walkman.
I have the Jimmy Neutron series on VHS.
The Jimmy Neutron
Oh my God.
VHS.
I have Samurai Jack series on VHS.
Oh my god. Wow,
I
that's
have-
retro.
I have
Do you have
Ghostbusters. I have all the old Disney princesses.
Do you
I
have Shrek?
I have Shrek in VHS.
I don't
You,
know.
sir. Top of the line.
I don't know if I have Shrek on VHS, but I do have this movie. Oh, what's it called? It used to be by that famous comedy that killed himself.
All of them?
Robin Williams?
Robin Williams. It was
Wow,
like
that's
the gloop,
dark.
the gloop thing. Oh my god.
Flubber.
Yeah, I think was it Flubber?
Yeah, it's Flubber.
I have that.
I have 3 VHS. There's 4, but 2 of them are the same thing. I've got Shrek in VHS. I've got The Emperor's New Groove in VHS.
Oh, I have that too.
And I have like 2 Blue's Clues VHS that were orange. Believe it or not, the cassette was orange.
There was something at
So
the
it was
same
like a
time that
limited
VHS
edition.
happened that didn't went up, and it was the equivalent of Blu-ray. It was laserdisc.
Yeah.
No.
It didn't.
Yeah? Wait, was
Yeah, it did
Yeah.
happen at the same time.
They did happen at the
Laser,
same
because
time.
because I think Laserdisc was older. Because I know that DVD. No, I know that Blu-ray had a competition with HD DVD,
Yeah.
which also was a thing, and it's a horrible thing. That's why no one knows what HD DVD is.
Well, laserdisc was amazing, top of the line. The only thing was that really expensive, and people didn't.
It was really expensive. Copying, pirating movies was much harder, and it did not hold as much space.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
And it was huge. It was like a long plane big.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was super big, super expensive. Like they only sold like what was it, 60,000
Something
units
like
of that thing.
that. But I would
And
love to see one of those in person.
A Laserdisc.
A laserdisc.
there was a YouTube channel.
You know what's the
that-
sad thing? I learned about that by regular show, Cartoon Network.
Wow.
I actually know about that because of a YouTuber that actually did a like a mini documentary on Laserdisc. Laserdisc.
Laserdisc.
Laserdisc.
That's the
A
next
machine too late and too early for its time, I think
Yeah.
it's called.
That's pretty interesting.
Let me search it.
Question: you said your father is always prepared for everything, and he could be in a hostage situation and everything. Is he like your very own version of Liam Neeson then?
He cannot move that much.
Actually, during the power outages after the hurricane, my father he had an electrical generator, so he was able to generate a little bit of electricity and power his TV and whatnot. But he didn't. There was obviously no signal to watch anything. Now, my family, anytime that they talk about, oh, let's buy a movie, they're like, why would you buy a movie? Everything's streaming, everything. And he had bought a number of these like little boxes and like Roku sticks and whatnot to stream content, but he couldn't do that now. But I, being the incredible, hashtag not sponsored, incredible fan of Deadpool that I am, bought for myself for Christmas the Blu-ray of the movie.
Nice.
And during the entire, like 2 months that he was without power, he would watch every other day Deadpool.
How many times did he watch that movie?
At the very least, like 10 to 18 times he's watched this movie. He's watched this more than I have, and the Blu-ray is mine. So it was impressive to me because when the second movie came out, he was like, actually, the first one was better.
I wonder.
And I'm like, of course you think that. You've seen it so many times.
He already knows the script from memory.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Like he could sit and watch it and start to stalk the script while playing.
I'll interrupt you guys for a second. The video is called Laserdisc's Failure, What Went Wrong by Technology Connections.
You can actually put my name in the area of Laserdisc and it will still look like a good video.
Apparently
What
there's a
went
Star
wrong?
Wars movie in Laserdisc.
What?
Star Wars was in Laserdisc.
I don't know how I feel.
Oh my god, how would it be?
I don't know.
Like the original Star Wars.
Maybe not.
The original trilogy. It was the only one that was by that
That
time.
yeah, it would make sense.
Because, you know, the prequel came... What?
The prequels ended in like 2005. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And they
around
started
that
around
time.
like 1998.
Yeah, late 90s.
Oh, the Laserdisc is about the size of a vinyl.
It's
Are
actually
you
a long
serious?
Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Of
Exactly,
course
a long,
that didn't
a
catch
long
on.
plane. It's a vinyl, right?
Well, an LP, a long play.
A long-
It's a vinyl,
The,
yeah.
the really big disc.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Funny
also
thing, now
have
you
computer
can-
games. I forgot also about that. You could play video games.
Do you imagine? Please insert disc 2, and you're just like holding this huge disc.
Dude, I just got Elder Scrolls Oblivion on Laserdisc. It's 5 Laserdiscs. You gotta load them all in simultaneously. You need a special laser display that can play them all at the same time. It's got like 8 slots.
Okay,
Oh
so
my God.
I'm in eBay, right?
Oh my god.
Movies, laser discs being sold right now. One of them is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret
Of the ooze.
Yeah.
Ew.
There's Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper.
Trashes the World.
I need to see that.
Alice Cooper on. I would actually buy that. I'm not a big fan of Alice Cooper.
Dude, Alice
but
Cooper is amazing.
but
But this is the
that sounds
ugliest woman
badass.
I've ever seen.
Hairspray is also.
Ew.
Yeah, but like the old one.
The old, not
The
the Zac Efron one.
1988 one.
Okay.
Actually, a lot of Japanese movies. Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, 1991.
Oh my god.
Japanese
King Ghidorah
original
wasn't-
Toho Laserdisc.
Which one was that one?
I don't know. I'm not a big Godzilla fan either.
Screamers, Bon Jovi,
Oh
Slippery
my
When
God.
Wet.
Oh wait, what? But that's an audio file.
Yeah, it is an audio file. So I guess Laserdisc also do music.
Yeah, music on Laserdiscs. I said that on purpose.
And then there's like Madonna.
Maybe that's one of the reasons why they didn't sell very well, because people were gonna be saying Laserdiscs.
We're saying discs right
There's
now.
Jackie Chan Drunken Master 2. That's also in Laserdisc. You guys don't know what Drunken Master is?
I do not.
I know it's a karate movie, some kung fu movie, but
I'm apparently too Asian for you guys. God damn.
You are. You're very...
Fight Club is in Laserdisc.
I would see
I
that.
feel like Fight Club is in every medium.
Yes. But the first thing is that we shouldn't be talking about that. The first rule of Fight Club is...
Don't talk about Fight Club.
And
Star
the second
Wars
rule of
The
Fight Club...
Empire Strikes Back is in Laserdisc.
Oh my god. That one was the second one. The second one of the...
Was it the second one?
The Empire.
Dracula is in Laserdisc.
Which Dracula?
Which Dracula?
Bram Stoker.
Bram Stoker's Dracula. Wow.
Yeah.
That is old.
That is old.
Yeah, I keep going. Stargate.
I feel
What?
younger now.
What?
Stargate is in Laserdisc?
Which Stargate?
That makes sense.
Which Stargate?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Because there's Stargate Atlantis. There's a
I'm pretty
bunch
sure if
of-
it says Stargate, it
It's
meant
the original.
Stargate, like the original Stargate.
How would it be at the battleship? Battleship was it? Battlestar Galactica.
I have a question.
Bits.
What was the capacity of a laserdisc?
That is a very good question, sir.
Like capacity and bit rate.
Bears, Bates, Battlestar Galactica.
It was released
What are you
in
doing?
1978. It's almost 40 years old.
Laserdisc or Battlestar?
Laserdisc.
Both.
Capacity 60 to 64 minutes per side.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You could flip these things?
Of course.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Flip the disc.
Flip the halfway into your movie. It's like flip the disc. This is where Netflix got that idea to put the commercial in the middle. Just
That is the equivalent.
Big ass discount. Flip it over. Give it. Brush it off. Brush the dust off. Slide it back in. And it's so big. It doesn't have like mechanical things to pull. You had to push the thing in.
Probably, yeah.
You'll hear it
If
fall.
I'm not
Bam.
mistaken, it was like, how was the player?
That I don't know. All I know is that it looks like a huge ass cube. But
I
don't
mean,
know
every
what
player
it
looks like that. Have you seen the Xbox
No,
One?
no, but like it was like
Ah,
from your ankle to your knee big. So that's like what,
wow.
2.5 feet? Maybe bigger. Maybe bigger.
That is
Long.
scary long.
So yeah, it was on a specific disc called CLV. It was 60 to 64 minutes per side. The other one, CAV, was 30 to 36 minutes per side.
Even less.
It
Yeah.
was less.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the L
So it
and
was
CLV
either
is
an
long.
hour or 2
Long video,
hours.
maybe. Oh, I mean, obviously, yeah, I can see the downside to that. Cause like I get it with audio, cause you have a lot of songs, so you end one song and that's a natural stopping point for you to flip it over on the LP.
I
If
mean, they
you're
were
playing a
already
video-
used to that with the Walkmans, the
What do you-
cassettes.
Yeah, but it's again audio. The song ends and it
Exactly.
gives you a moment to stop and flip it over. It's not like in a video where you either gotta stop it, like
imagine
fade
that.
out.
Imagine that in the middle of a critical point of the movie. You're just like there, right there in the movie. Please flip the
I
disc.
mean, wasn't Titanic like that with VHS?
Was
Titanic was
You have to
used
flip.
you have to have multiple VHS tapes to
watch
play Titanic. Yeah.
Wow.
Let
I
me
did not know
Google
that.
that.
I mean, it was.
I
a
would
long-
get that with like Gone with the Wind
It was a really long movie.
It's
for
a
time.
box set.
box set. How many?
2.
Okay.
So you had to
Okay.
play 2 VHSs to play Titanic.
You know what I would watch on VHS again?
What?
All the Toy Stories.
Starship Troopers was on Laserdisc.
I'm sorry. I have mixed feelings about because like I'm a cinephile. I like quality.
No, but for the feeling, for the nostalgia.
Don't get me wrong. The nostalgia, like putting it in and hearing it fall down and it starts,
That
is
was-
great. 10 minutes in, I'm gonna be like, I want a Blu-ray.
Do you know what nostalgia I would love to feel like?
Predator
Again.
is in Laserdisc.
Which one?
Predator. I
Oh,
guess the
damn.
original one.
Only Predators watch
Starship
Laserdisc.
Troopers is in Laserdisc.
The Nintendo 64 that you had to blow the cassette,
Mhm.
Even though it explicitly says not to.
but you still had to.
That wasn't what fixed it though.
Shh. It felt like it. The actual fix would be like take a Q-tip, get some rubbing alcohol.
No, not even that. No, it was the mere act of you pulling it out and putting it back in that would like make sure the pins were connecting properly.
I remember that I had Majora's Mask, and for Majora's Mask, you had to buy another memory. Like a special memory for the Nintendo 64 for it to be able to hold it.
Really?
Yeah, I remember because it was it had a red cap.
A red cat. Wow.
Yeah, the original memory of the.
Oh, you
the
had a
Nintendo
64?
Yeah, I had a Nintendo 64
That is
and it got
impressive.
stolen.
Didn't you have a Nintendo 64?
I did not. I started. My first console was a PS2.
Damn, you
After
started
that,
late.
They gave me a PS1.
You
I'll
went
be honest.
backwards.
I went backwards. Yeah. There was an NES lying around, but it was broken, so I never got around to using it.
From memory,
Mm-hmm.
I think that the first console I ever played was a Nintendo 64, but
Really?
I actually did get to play an NES.
I got to play on NES and I got to play on Atari.
I did not get the chance.
I
to play
I
Atari.
used to play one that it was with a gun.
Mm-hmm.
and you had to kill like insects on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear it felt amazing because you were just pointing at the screen. I don't know how by that time they had that technology without, like, for example, when they brought it again with the Wii U, you had to have a sensor bar up front.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that with the
No, you
Atari.
were wired in.
You were wired in, yeah, but it was still able to detect the movement and the position of where it was shooting.
I'm sorry, I'm getting I have Hydro on the Skype, and she's making a comment about that blowing into the cartridge comment is sticking with our viewers.
But I mean, good thing is that my Nintendo 64 is older than 19 years, so it's legal to blow it now.
It's I mean you still probably shouldn't do it because it's been in someone's closet for all these years.
It came out of the closet for you to blow it.
We have a comment by Sammy Glitch saying, "Hey yo, hi Sammy, hi."
Hi, Sammy. Sammy. This is actually getting pretty impressive.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I started PS2, moved back to PS1.
And after PS1, where do you want?
Game Boy Advanced SP, the square one.
You were like in the middle.
In the middle, yeah. I was actually kind of sad because I wanted the purple GBA one, but they gave me the red block one, which was obviously better. But I was like, no, I want to be with the cool kids with the purple GBA.
I had the purple GBA, although it was not mine. My first mobile console thing was like the Game Boy Color, and it wasn't even mine. It was the fact that my brother got the purple GBA, and it was like, oh, I don't need this shit. Here you go.
Do you remember with the Game Boy Advance that you had to buy the light for you to be able to see?
I didn't have that.
Oh my god!
I had the one with the backlight.
Oh damn it! You had the.
I had the SP one, yeah. I had the one. But I didn't know it was a good one because I wasn't into computers yet.
Oh
Actually,
my god!
I don't know, from where I'm from, they had a Blockbuster where I'm from. And obviously you guys know that Blockbuster used to rent video games.
Yeah.
That was the first, like, I had my GBA, but before that, that's the first time that I saw a Game Boy. Like, not color one, like the original one, because they had it sticking out of the wall in front of all the GB games. And it was just lying there, and every time I walked by it, I was like, what is this thing? Because I didn't know it was a Game Boy, because it had no colored screen, it had nothing, it was just that one retro white block sticking out of the wall. And I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't think I've ever seen the original Game Boy, like in person. In person, I've never seen it. I've obviously seen it everywhere.
I saw it on the Nintendo store.
Really?
I went to the Nintendo.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
In our university,
Uh-huh.
you know this store that sells books and shit?
Yeah.
They have like this section that sells batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Have you looked at the stand?
No.
It's a Game Boy Color stand.
You serious? Wait, where is it?
It's like
the library?
At the library. At the bookstore.
Yeah, the bookstore.
You mean where they sell the calculators and everything?
No. It's like at the end, once you purchase everything and you're about to walk out the door, there's a stand right next to it that's batteries. And if you pay close attention, it's an old stand that had the Game Boy Color. Somebody playing the Game Boy Color.
Wow.
Damn.
We need to take a road trip just to see this. That is incredible. How would we not notice this?
Because we don't really pay attention.
Sammy Glitch commented back at you saying, wow, that's aggressive, dude.
What's aggressive? Sammy, I will get aggressive! What is happening? The comment section's getting toxic already.
Welcome to YouTube.
Welcome to YouTube. Damn it. Okay. Alright, next podcast is gonna be a fight. Please get Sammy on the podcast. Let's get Howard Stern on this.
Jesus.
Let's get ready to rumble. You can't
say that. No, that's copywritten. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Damn it.
Well, we're getting sued. But I mean, that's great publicity.
Yeah. So I think we're
Fun
done here.
fact: the Comic-Con in San Diego, they copyright the Comic-Con. They copyright that.
Yes.
So now you cannot really say that you're going to a Comic-Con in anywhere.
Unless it belongs to Comic-Con, yeah.
Unless it belongs to Comic-Con San Diego.
Okay, Sammy Glitches Refund.
Please.
Says, hey, I'll join. What you want? Skype or Discord?
Oh wait, what are we now? But are we out of time?
We're out of time, Sammy. We can get in touch with you and we can have you as our special
We
guest.
will Skype you in next time, or what was it? Twitch, the other one?
Discord.
Twitch or
Discord.
why did I say Twitch?
I
Skype.
said Twitch. I don't know these things. I've been out of
Skype
the
or
game.
Discord.
Skype or Discord, whatever gets us the highest quality, the lowest latency, because I want you to trash talk me back at the moment in which I call you very bad names. But we will have you here virtually, and we will punch the monitor screen.
No, please, not mine.
Yes, yours. It's nice. It's what is it? 720?
I have no idea.
It deserves to be punched if it's 720.
Okay, guys, we're officially out of time. Thank you for listening to us and our conversations about computers and Netflix.
Yeah, and the laser dicks.
Laser discs.
Discs with a C.
With a C.
Not a K.
Not a K.
Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye to everyone.
Bye.